if you fall really passionately in love, I claim it's never a choice in the sense of, okay, let's say, I'm sorry for this bias, you are hetero. Let's say I see those ladies there, I like her legs, I like her laughter, I like her mind. Now let me see if she has 2 classes, 3, or she wins, and so on and so on. That's not love. I claim there is never a present moment when you fall in love. All of a sudden, you discover that you already are in love. The decision is free subjective, but it happens retroactively. And my point is that such radical decisions are even mostly not experienced as free decisions, but as fate. I spoke in Slovenia with some men who operated themselves surgically to become women and vice versa, blah, blah. And they didn't simply tell me the story of, oh, so happy, now I can be who I am. Yes, this was their story, but they emphasized the traumatic aspect of it. They told me they suffered terribly. You know, the procedure surgical is not so simple. It's not chop, you are 2 hours under in narcosis and so on, and then up you awaken what you want to be. It's a terribly painful process. Many times it ends up in suicide and so on. No, this is not an argument against. I'm totally for it. What I'm just saying that freedom at its highest has this form. Because if there is a thing that is free, it's love. You fall in love freely. Nobody can order you fall in love. But precisely as such, when you discover that you are in love, it's a fate. It can be painful. So it's quite logical to say that love is for me an extremely violent thing in the sense of perturbing your everyday welfare. I often, to provoke a little bit public, quote this example. Let's say you are a normal guy, even bisexually, whatever you want. My point is not sexuality here directly, and you are not in love. And you have you have a job, if you are lucky. In the evening, you meet with friends, you have one-night stands here and there, you make these, that experiments, blah, 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 and then you passionately fall in love. This is the most violent thing, almost psychologically, that can happen to you. You know what this means. You neglect friends, you neglect your job, all your daily life is thrown off balance. So, such things are, for me, under quotation marks, a good violence. There is something extremely violent in love. And it's here, I don't want to be racist, West against East, because in the East you also have this. But here I see the difference in general terms between this kind of violent personal love for another person, and this general Buddhist love, like this Buddha smile, I love all living beings and so on. No, this personal, passionate love is extremely exclusive. No way out. And again, this is where psychoanalysis can help. What if what you unconsciously have chosen freely, it's not biological fate, but let's say what you somehow, through complex unconscious processes, have chosen as your identity and which you now experience as fate in the sense of my life is ruined, I cannot live without this, I have to do this, what I'm saying is that precisely such, I would almost say, metaphysical dimension, decision for love is getting, to put it very mildly, unfashionable today. Let me conclude, my God, how much I talk, with an example which may amuse you. I was in Argentina years ago, and I was told a wonderful story there. You know, the big decision in psychoanalysis is somebody comes to you and you have to decide what is pathological or not. Like, are the symptoms of this person something that deserves full analysis or not? Here, of course, social norms, prejudices intervene. But they told me a wonderful detail in Argentina that although they were always very promiscuous, but nonetheless, till like 1960s, if you, man or woman, were very promiscuous, jumping from one partner to the other, it was considered pathology. What you are afraid of, why are you jumping, it was to be analyzed. Do you know that today I was told, it's nice detail, how the symbolic order changes. If you are totally faithful to your partner, it's considered a pathological fixation. It has to be cured. Let's go to a psychoanalyst, and you should do psychoanalysis to discover why there are so many other women or men, why are you so fixated on that one, and so on and so on, you know. So again, you see my position. Love can hurt. Love is violent, but in some sense, things like love or dedication to political work, to theory, without such things, I don't think life is worth living. Here is the sad lesson of psychoanalysis. I talk too much, let's go on. I will try to keep my word and be shorter.